Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. And today I'm here with Luca.
Hello.
And there is a zero behind us. He just wants attention. But today we're going to be doing something different. So we know that people react to videos and that, but we've decided to sort of react to, like the agony columns, like the agony aunt and all that. It's, so we're going to do that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna read out some.
So we're going to read out. So the title of this one, it's like a title for all of the asking for advice. It's just for the whole page, but obviously the first one it's about. So the title is "Help! I've just discovered what my father really gets up to at his office. Oh my god."
What does he
I don't know.
in his office?
He discussed me.
Should we be concerned?
Help! I just discovered what my father really gets up to in his office, and oh my god.
Wait, hang on. Is he photocopying his butt and
Really?
just spreading it all over the walls?
Really?
And
We're only a minute into recording and you're saying that. So it's like the dear thing to the. I wish I'd never opened that door. That's like another title. Apparently, it has two titles. But okay,
two titles.
The other week I had to drop something off at my father's workplace, and drove a couple of blocks away after leaving. After leaving, when I realised I had forgotten my phone, I returned and got my phone, only to hear strange noises coming from the office. Oh. When
He has a mistress.
Oh.
He's sleeping with Deborah in HR.
Wait, let me finish. When I opened the door, I discovered him screwing his secretary on his desk. I fled. Now he is pleading with me to keep my mouth shut because he claims my mother will take him to the cleaners in a divorce. As disgusted as I am with his behaviour, my mother and I have never particularly gotten along. Should I look the other way, given that I'm an adult? Is it even my place to stick my nose into their marriage by telling her?
See, I told you it was Deborah from accounting. I told you.
No, it's his secretary, apparently.
Secretary Deborah.
I don't know what Luca's talking or doing, but okay. So this story is originally from November last year. So do you think should they look away? Should they look the other way, or should they tell their mum that they caught their father banging the secretary on the desk?
Was a stapler involved? No, I mean,
that's a hard thing.
That's a hard thing.
It's because they don't get along either. But the thing is, some people get annoyed though. Like where you've heard like stories and that, and like if your friend's partner is cheating and you tell your friend, they don't believe you, or they will like try and be annoyed at you for telling them, even though their partner's the one that was cheating.
Yeah, like because the thing is, it's either you tell them and they're like, no, that never happened, and stuff like that, or they'll be like, oh yeah, no, like that's it. But then the thing is, if you don't say something, then later down the line when they find, if they find out,
do you want to leave the room? Sorry, Zero gets a bit funny sometimes. Do you want to go?
Go on then. I can't. I don't think you can fit.
Okay, just. Oh, let me move the chair. Oh no, now he wants to come here. Oh, okay. Apparently he wants to be here now. Continue, Luca. Anyway.
But yeah, no. If you don't tell them, and then later down the line they find out, then all it's going to be is them being mad because you didn't tell them.
Yeah.
Unless you play it off as dumb and like,
it's a horrible
oh my
situation.
god, really?
Yeah, but since she doesn't get along with her mum, they might not really talk anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I think being honest is a good thing. I think you should be honest. I try and be honest. And I think it'd be good to be honest and tell them. But then at the same time, if you tell the mum that your dad is cheating, you're going to be wrapped up in more drama and more aggro.
See, I would just say it. I would just say.
Yeah.
I would just say.
Do you think?
Yeah. I would tell the mum. I would tell the mum. Even if we're not got a connection or anything, I would still say. And then if she sits there and is like, well, I don't believe you, you're like making up stuff, and I'm like, fine then. Like, if you don't want to listen, fine then. That's your loss. Like, that's not down to me.
Yeah.
That's your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That's how I would do it. Chat, let us know in the comments.
My God, that's like weird. So there is another one. Sorry, zero. Right, you need to calm down. He always wants attention when we're recording or streaming. He just wants attention. So there is some other stories. So we'll just do some of the other stories.
Do you want me to read one out?
You can do if you want. Yeah. This one doesn't actually have a title. It's just called Wedding Weird.
I understand family, especially step families, can be messy, but I'm worried about my fiance. We have been together 3 years, and she has never minced around that she hated her ex-stepmother, Terry, and was glad the day the divorce was final. Her older brother didn't feel the same way and has been in contact with Terry and her family for the past decade. I thought it was all just casual, getting together for games and such. Well, my fiance's brother got married recently, and Terry and her family were included, to the point that the grandparents were toasting for footing the honeymoon to Fiji. It was a pretty grand affair. This caught my fiance off guard, and she was being flamed out ever since. We both still have student loans, and our parents have told us that they don't have a lot of money for the wedding, so our budget is pretty small. My fiance keeps bringing up how unfair everything is and how Terry somehow cheated her out of a dream wedding. I have caught her stalking Terry on social media and making negative comments. Worst of all, she is picking fights with her brother and father. It is so bad that one called her a bridezilla to her face and the other blocked us both on social media. My fiance and I made our bills, put out salaries, but our salaries are decently low than her brother's, as both are in finance. I don't get what is going on, and my fiance refuses to discuss it. We should be talking about our future together, but she's obsessing over the past that ended what she was in when she was in high school. I've pushed for cancelling, and she said I was calling her crazy. What is the right move here? There you go.
I actually zoned out for some of that.
Oh.
There was too much all at once.
Yeah. There was quite a lot there. But it's basically this guy's fiance is having a fight with their step-parents and like their brother and like probably their real dad, but how he's able to get like this fancy wedding and all of this. Like they're paying for this fancy wedding for the brother, but nothing for her, and she's finding it unfair. But what the person's saying is that they feel like there's something in the past that is the reasoning for all of this, but she doesn't want to. The fiance doesn't want to talk about it, so it seems a little bit crazy, a little bit.
Yeah. It'd be best if they just sat down and spoke.
So it would be best if they just sat down and spoke, because like, yeah, it's like if they're gonna, hopefully they'll listen. But a lot of people need to listen. Like if someone sits there and goes, "Hey, I'm not happy with this," you should just sit there and be like, "Okay, I'm listening. Let's see if we can resolve this." But 9 times out of 10, that's not the way how things go.
Oh god!
It just turns into a massive fight, and someone's throwing a shoe and stuff, and grandma's being yeeted across the sofa. Poor grandma.
Right, we've got another one here.
Okay.
I think it's one more here from this page. They've just called it Golden Rule. this year, my husband and I will be hosting a Thanksgiving at our place.
Okay.
And I'm dreading it. My sister Tara, I think that's Tara, is overweight, and my husband loves making jokes at her expense, especially around food.
Ooh.
She tries to laugh it off, but I can tell it bothers her. When I tell my husband out for it, he says we need to learn to take a joke. What can I do to get him to stop being so insensitive?
Slap him around the face.
No.
Tell him to.
No.
It's
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the problem. Some people think that if you're saying something and trying to be funny, it's automatically a joke. And people think, oh, if I take the piss out of this, it means it's a joke. But not everyone thinks like that. And I think a lot of people try and think they get away and they're like, oh, I'm being made out as a bad one, even though I'm only making jokes. Not everyone likes them sort of jokes. And it is a bit insensitive. If it's hurting someone's feelings, it's not really a joke. And he should stop.
He should stop.
He should stop. And
especially...
she needs to put her foot down with him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or maybe try and get someone else that might be like, or maybe she should go to one of his family members. That might be more easier to communicate to him. But then they should know that anyway, since they're together. Like,
I mean,
they are married, so they should be comfortable with making each other understand. But maybe they need like someone to be what do they call it? Like they have like a third person there to help communicate between the two.
I think you need to have a sit down with him and just tell him, like, in a calm way, like, hey, this is hurting. Like, I can tell this is hurting someone. It may be funny to you, but it's not funny.
She needs to explain to her, explain to him that it's not a joke. Yeah. It's not funny, and he's really hurting her feelings and that. And it's not that they need to learn to take a joke. He needs to learn what a joke is and when it goes too far. He's making it seem like they're the problem when he's actually the problem. Yeah.
Otherwise, divorce the bastard, take half of his money, and hopefully you get a good house out of it.
My God. What I'm gonna do is we'll end it here.
Yeah.
This is like a taster thing. If you guys want us to do more of these, like, what people asking for advice, the Agony column thing, we could do more of this. I also want to do like Reddit stories and other stuff like that. So do let us know if you want more. We can make more. Obviously you can comment or let us know in the Discord server or whatever. And Zero squeaking. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The noise suppression is on, so I don't know if you'll hear Zero. You might hear him squeaking his toy. But yeah. But thank you, everyone, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or sleep depending on your time zone. Don't forget to boot the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you know when I go live and post videos. Also, please check out my link tree. Our link tree's in the description. Follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, etc. Okay. And if you want to help support the channel, feel free to check out YouTube membership, Twitch subscription, merch, donation link, all the descriptions in the below. And thank you again, everyone, for watching. And is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you've enjoyed. Love, hugs, and I'll see you all.
And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.